High above the valley, the mountains stood like giants. Their white peaks touched the sky and shone in the golden sunrise. People looked at them from far away, but no one dared to climb. They said, "It's too dangerous, too high, too cruel." And so everyone lived safely below. The mountains became a symbol of the impossible. But in that quiet village among farmers and craftsmen lived a young man named Arjun. He was not the strongest. He was not the smartest. He was ordinary. To most, he was invisible. Yet in his chest burned a dream so bold, so wild, he barely admitted it to himself. Every night as he gazed at the mountain, he felt a voice deep inside. Climb and discover who you truly are. This voice never left him. It was louder than the laughter of others, louder than the doubts in his own mind. When he finally spoke of his dream, the villagers laughed. "Don't be foolish," they said. "Stay safe. That mountain has defeated men stronger than you." But dreams don't die because people laugh. They grow stronger. And Arjun knew he had to try, not to impress others, but to prove to himself that he was more than ordinary. So one morning, before the sun touched the valley, Arjun packed his small bag and stepped out. His sandals were old. His heart was shaking. But he took his first step. It was small, but it changed everything. Because once you take the first step, you are no longer the same person you were yesterday. At first, the path was easy. Green grass, fresh air, clear skies. But soon the mountain showed its true face. Sharp stones cut his feet. His back ached. His bag felt heavier and heavier. Nights were cold and lonely. Storms roared above. Rain lashed his body. The mountain seemed to shout, "Go back! You don't belong here." Every step became a battle against fear and pain. One night, broken by the storm, Arjun crawled into a dark cave. He was wet, cold, and tired. Tears filled his eyes as he whispered, "Why am I doing this? Why suffer when I could live in peace? Nobody believes in me anyway." For the first time, he was ready to quit. But then he remembered his father's words, "Son, courage is not climbing without fear. Courage is climbing even with fear. The world will tell you what you cannot do, but only those who try can discover the truth." Those words lit a fire in him. His body was weak, but his spirit was alive again. Arjun stepped out of the cave. The storm was still there, but his heart was steady. Step by step, he began again. The climb grew harder. The air was thin. Every breath felt like fire. His hands bled. Hunger gnawed at him. But with every trial, he noticed something. The mountain was not destroying him. It was making him stronger. Halfway up, Arjun met others who had once tried. Stronger, faster men. Now sitting hopeless on the rocks, their eyes filled with defeat. They begged, "Turn back. Save yourself. It cannot be done." For a moment, their fear pulled at him. But then he said gently, "If I turn back now, I will return the same. But if I climb, I may return as someone new. I choose to continue." And with that, he left them behind. Days passed. His body was tired, but his spirit kept moving. And finally, Arjun reached the top. The clouds opened. The valley stretched below, glowing in golden light. The wind that once pushed against him now felt like it was bowing in respect. Down below, the villagers who once laughed now looked up in wonder. But Arjun did not smile because they saw him. He smiled because, for the first time, he truly saw himself. Every scar, every wound, every hardship had created a new version of him. Stronger, braver, free. And he understood the truth. The mountain was never his enemy. It was his greatest teacher. The real climb was not about rocks and snow. It was about the mountain inside him, his fears, his doubts, his limits. And so I ask you, what is your mountain? Maybe it's a dream that others laugh at. Maybe it's a challenge that feels impossible. Maybe it's your own fear. Remember Arjun, step by step he rose. Step by step, you can too. Because at the peak of every mountain lies not just a view, but the truth of who you are.